Today I took Chinese class. 今天我没有上中文课。Today I didn't take Chinese class. 今天我不上中文课。Today I don't have Chinese class. The third grammar point I want to explain is 不 versus 没有 in formulaic chunks. When we get to the advanced proficiency level, we want to be as natural as possible and also have lots of chunks in our repertoire for different purposes. So 不 and 没有 are very common in such short chunks of formulaic expressions. For example, 对不起, I'm sorry, excuse me, 对不起没关系 The answer is 没关系 So I'm sorry, it's alright 对不起没关系 Or as a tag question 对不对 So you said something something and then 对不对 The other person can say 对 or 不对 Or if you're making suggestions proposing an activity then you can say something 好不好The other person can say 好啊 or 可以啊 Or 好久不见 If you haven't seen each other for a long time, the greeting would naturally be 好久不见 The other person also says 好久不见 Long time no see 谢谢你不客气 or 不用谢 or 没有什么 It's nothing 小意思 Just a little bit of, small detail谢谢你不客气谢谢你不用谢谢谢你没有什么小意思 Or sometimes you are having a conversation someone the person you're talking to just disclosed the news to you and you say wow 不会吧 Is it true 不会吧 Can't be The answer could be 真的会呀会呀Or if you see someone having sort of strange appearance, agitated or sick, you can say 你没事吧 Are you alright? 没事吧 You have nothing, is it? 你没事吧你没事吧 The answer could be 没事没什么没事没什么 Or sometimes we want to excuse ourselves不好意思不好意思 So if you step on one's toes or if you bump into someone, you can just blurt out 不好意思 If the other person is a nice person, they would say 没关系没关系 All these are repartees, give and take in natural situations, lots of functions you can do. So let's now take a look at an example. This is a very quick clip from a movie set in Taiwan, Jinmen, a beautiful countryside. 夏天协奏曲 The English name for this is Summer Times. You can watch this on YouTube. So I'm going to show you the pinyin and see if you can read it and then guess what it means. So it's set in summertime in a part in Taiwan. A girl who's a very well-known blogger goes to visit the little town and the boy takes her on a tour. 女孩, the girl, says, Oh, 不好意思 Oh, 不好意思 Oh, I'm sorry. And the boy says, 没关系没关系没关系没关系 You know that Chinese likes to use such kinds of duplicated expressions to show sincerity 没关系没关系 So can you guess what how the situation might be to involve this kind of give and take? Oh, 不好意思没关系没关系 So now let me show you the clip. So the boy is taking the girl out on a tour and they're riding bicycle and eating ice creams.
不好意思
So you see 不好意思没关系没关系 Now, the fourth grammatical pattern I want to explain has to do with this so-called potential and ability verb construction. So, in Chinese, if you want to say, oh, I'm so full, I cannot have any more, 我吃不下了，我吃不下了。If you still have room for more things to eat, 我还吃得下。吃不下，吃得下。想得起 can remember. 想不起 cannot remember. 打得开 can open. 打不开 cannot open. 看得见 can see. 看不见 cannot see. So we have this verb pattern that's very important as a grammar point to learn. It talks about can something potentially happen versus something cannot happen because you don't have this ability anymore. It has the grammatical structure of the verb, like 吃、看、想、答, etc. And the as a complement marker, 吃得下, 下 directional complement can still take more, 吃得下 versus the negative, the lack of potential, lack of ability, 吃不下, 吃不下. So you can, once you start to look at more examples, think about this grammatical pattern. It talks about how things potentially can be done, 吃得下 versus cannot be done, 吃不下. Any kind of verbs with a set of complements. So let's see some examples. Potential and ability. Okay, so what if I show you this image and I'm saying, oh, the text on the screen is too small, I cannot see. Text is too small, can't read it. 字太小了，看不见。字太小了，看不见。看 see 不 negation 见 result complement 看见看不见。字太小了，看不见。The opposite would be 字不小，看得见 I can see. Next example. What if baby's working on the computer is too hard? Computer is too hard, I cannot learn. Computer is too hard, they can't learn it. 电脑太难了，学不会。电脑太难了，学不会。The action is 学， the result is 会 to be able to or 不会。学得会 can learn it, 学不会 cannot learn it. Now, let's see the next image. What if we are all so busy with our jobs, we cannot stop? My job is too busy, cannot stop. 工作太忙了，停 stop 停不下。工作太忙了，停不下来，停不下来。停下来 stop 停不下来 cannot stop 停得下来 yes we can stop. Last example, so this box 箱子 is too heavy, cannot carry it. 箱子太重了 the action will be 抬 result 抬得动 or 抬不动. The box is too heavy, can't lift it. 箱子太重了，背不动，背 to put on your back, 背不动. The opposite will be 背得动. Potential, having the ability to do it versus don't have the ability to do it. So this is a grammatical pattern that's very, very common in Chinese. So I'm going to show you a segment from a film called 蓝色大门, Blue Gate Crossing. It's a very beautifully made film talking about high school students in Taiwan. So if you, the part I'm showing you is at the very beginning of this film. I'm going to show you the text first. I'm using this to show you the verb and the potential ability grammatical pattern. So the two good friends, they're at the beginning of the film, they're imagining about their future. Girl 1 says, I close my eyes, I cannot foresee my future, I see nothing. And the other girl is more imaginative. She says, I can see myself with a little beautiful daughter and with my lady friends. So the girl 1 says, 我看不到, 我看不到. A is kind of calling attention from the other person. 我真的看不到, I truly cannot see. 我还是什么都看不到, I still cannot see anything. 我看不到, 我看不到, 我看不到. I can see, hey, I really can see. 我看不到, 我真的看不到. 我还是什么都看不到. 我看不到, 我看不到, 我看不到. And the other girl says, 你很吵, you are so noisy. 我看到了. I can see. 我看到了. Here she didn't say 我看得到. She's actually saying I saw it. It's right in front of me. I have the vision. 我看到了. And the girl 1 says, 你看到什么? What did you see? What do you see now? And second girl says, 我看到10年, 10 years, 又好像8年, or maybe 8 years. 我带着我的女儿, I'm bringing my daughter. 很乖很漂亮的那一种, very beautiful, very cute, that kind. 和一群贵妇, kind of expensive lady friend. 和一群贵妇在喝下午茶, afternoon tea, high tea. So she can see in about 10 years or maybe 8 years, she's with her daughter, cute and pretty kind of daughter, and to have high tea with her high-class lady friend. So this is to show you that to be able to do something versus to not be able to do something. 不 comes to be used after the main verb, followed by a complement, like 看不到, 看得到. So let me show you the actual script, the clip.
我看不到。我真的看不到。我还是什么都看不到。我看不到，我看不到，我看不到了。我看到了。你看到什么？我看到10年，又好像8年。我带着我的女儿，很乖、很漂亮的那一种，和几个贵妇在喝下午茶。
Okay, so I hope you hear all the words in this clip. One thing to, as a side note to mention, is that she says 和几个贵妇 versus as in mainland Mandarin Chinese, the word 和 and it's 和. In Taiwan, it's 和几个贵妇. So with a few high-class lady friend versus 和几个贵妇. It's just different sounds of the same word.